Hello. Hello everyone, my name is Kajariku and welcome back to Path to Nowhere. Hi Haruna, first one here. Seems that you're only the one here right now. Yeah. So, we are going to continue with the second part of the Witchwoven Folio. Previously, if you are missing the event, the chief got another weird ticket. I mean, everything that you're going to receive from Faye will be somehow end up in disaster. So yeah, so we got another ticket to kind of like enjoy ourselves into like some haunted house, and of course it's not gonna go well because apparently all the horror inside is becomes real. Well, people is actually there are people being sacrificed. There's witch in there, and the last time I think we're almost being killed by the citizen of the village, yeah, because they thought we are the witch, which is scary, I guess. Hi Vesper, early today. Chief is cursing Faye now. Yeah, there won't be any third time to receive any tickets from Faye. There's no. I think the only time, the only reason why we kind of accept the ticket last time, or for this one, is because Win and Eugene was recommending it, and that's kind of like, okay, if Win and Eugene is recommending it, that okay, it seems safe. If it's only Faye though, this is big red flag. Of course, it's probably also foreshadowing. Maybe Faye is actually a spy from underground. That could be possible. I cannot imagine if this is gonna be such a plot twist. Hi Turbo, welcome. I mean, imagine that face actually someone from underground. All are gonna be make sense. Okay, so let's start our day 2. Be careful with the jump scare because it got me 3 times on last stream. Don't watch this with your lights off. Right, so let's do this. Escape from the inn. Trapped in this narrow, inevitable, and inescapable space. You jolt up from the darkness. Warm, humid steam fills your nostrils, carrying the scent of wax. You look down at your intact body, then glance around at the peaceful surroundings. You return to the hot spring inn. So the hot spring inn is basically like the checkpoint or save point, you know, if you die. Recalling the previous chaos sends a chill of dread through your body. What concerns you more is that hourglass is definitely not an ordinary prop, but more like an aurum secretum weapon. Assuming everything was just part of the hyper-realistic immersive experience, you lowered your guard against mania. You thought everything was exceptionally produced and the actors were just that good at their roles. That is actually very naive though. There's no way. Now you realize none of that was acting, probably since the very beginning. This is undoubtedly a mania incident with a sinner behind it. A-class? No. With this level of concealment enough to deceive even you, it must be an S-class sinner. Some acting. You've dealt with similar situation before and can't just ignore this one. If mania goes unchecked, everyone here will become victims. You must find a way to leave an alert the MBCC. S-class indeed. No way back, no path forward. You reach into your pocket and find it empty, as expected. Your comms device was taken before you even entered this place. With no way to contact the outside world, you need to find a way. In your attempt to escape, you tried every door, pulling and pushing with such force that your knuckles turn white, yet not a single one leads to an exit. Even the hot spring bath from which you first entered the game has dried up. Without water, sitting in it doesn't bring you back to reality. Your temple drops. Why are you being held captive here? Who is pulling the strings here? What could be their purpose? This question flooded your mind. Adelaide, you sick bastard, it's bad what chief spared your life. What? Adelaide? Oh, is it because of the Arum Secretum? But we still don't know if it's actually other light behind this though. It could be just someone that get the Arum Secretum from somewhere. You force yourself to think rationally while stubbornly continuing to search for any possible way out. A terrifying thought surges in your mind. This time you might truly be permanently trapped in this world, with no way to ever break free. As you walk, you notice them everywhere. At the reception desk, in the room corners, next to the staircases, behind the benches. These candle figurines keep being produced, spawning quietly. It's the player. I think it's the player. They remain utterly silent, tilting their heads in perfect unison. Tiny flames dance gently atop their hair, while the hollow spaces formed by dripping wax create eerie, smiling faces on the walls, as if mocking your desperate attempts to escape. You think they are hindering your escape. That's actually really quick. Oh, we got something here. Oh, we got new information about Chief. You can call yourself a Voyager. You've tested the rewind and that, and the experience still haunts you. It seems you are going to take this game seriously now. That's about it. Where will the candlelight in darkness lead you? Left line. The candlelight in Rumina's hand illuminates an exit route for you. She stands at the end of the corridor, her familiar serenity bringing you comfort. You leave behind the darkness and whispers, running towards her like she's your last hope. Rumina, do you know how to get back? The inn's main entrance is over there. You just need to keep walking that way. I mean this story. I want to get out of this crypt. Then please pass the trial. That way. You can return. The dancing candlelight casts unsteady shadows. Her emotionless tone still sounds just like when you first met her. Your mind is jumbled with chaotic thought. Well, yeah, but he is still sick bastard. I think you're just hating him. But to be honest, we all probably. I need to talk to a human operator. The thing's like we don't even know which one is an actual human or which one is a role player. The path you came from has been completely sealed off. You search every corner of the inn and find no way to reopen it. Clearly you can't get out the way you came. You take a moment to think. I think the only one that kind of human is probably Eleanor. Since you were able to wake up again at the Hot Spring Inn, it means that this extremely realistic fictional world has a functional resurrection mechanism in place. If that's the case, as an NPC, Prima might also respawn at a fixed location. You leave the Hot Spring Inn and plunge into the darkness of night. Following the remembered path, you head straight for the place where you first met Prima. As you round the familiar tree, your eyes catch a shadow. Prima?
Hey, dude. Guess you found me.
Ah, damn it. I mean, if the story progress, then there's not gonna be respawn. It's only respawn if like maybe we die. But if the story progress, I don't think it will. Ah, this guy again, he want to kill us. The owner of the voice turns around, revealing an overly cheerful grin with a familiar long axe resting on his shoulder. It's you. Right, let's do this. Hey, wait a minute.
Go.
Wait, I just found out that there was like a fast forward button. Where is it? I can do it. Did I turn it off? Oh, I cannot. Whatever lah.
Roses bloom in sight.
Is this Pokemon Army? Yeah, I pick all the summoner. The butcher tries to drape his unbearably heavy arm over your shoulder like you are his best buddy.
Don't run away. I accidentally killed you last time. My mistake. So sorry about that. I've been waiting for you for ages.
Accidentally? Fuck off. Stop. Just stay where you are. Why were you waiting for me? Want to kill me again? Blood still drips from the butcher axe as you warily keep your distance.
Oh, come on. No need to hold a grudge against me. I understand now. You're not the witch, just another poor soul trapped here, like me. Now that I've confirmed you're safe, I'll protect you from here on. I know how to break this curse. I just also have a mission I can't speak openly about.
I don't know, I don't trust him. I mean, like, will you trust someone that killed you one time? He slapped his name tag loudly, as if telling you that everything is under control and to leave it all to him. Then immediately waggles his eyebrows at you mysteriously.
Shh. Look over there.
Following his gaze toward the nearby field, you notice what appears to be a human-shaped shadow crouching in the darkness among the overgrown grass. An attacker? Or some lurking creature? Whoa! He just killed anyone without asking, isn't he? In the next instant, the butcher drops into a fighting stance, muscles bulging in both arms as his massive axe whistles through the air. A flash of steel and the crouching figure in the field doesn't even have time to cry out before tumbling out of the grass. The pistol in their hand falls to the ground with a clatter. Then before your eyes, both weapon and body melt away like candles, disappearing completely. Sorry mate, I just slashed you in half. Oh no! I mean, like, it's not the one that he's slashing. Why is my consciousness is gone? You're totally speechless. Was that a player or a villager? Perhaps they were planning to attack you, and you suppose they could be resurrected from death. But the way Clay brought down that axe showed not even a moment hesitation. Okay, I think we need to wait until the consciousness back. Are we going to be respawn again into the inn? Maybe, yeah. Underground diversity. Okay, this one is like quite a long one. Come on, mate. You can do it. You can do it. Is the stream fine or just my game? I think it's not coming back. Okay, I'm going to try to restart. Okay, give me a second. There you go. Yeah, that's, I purposely put it in the back just in case it's kind of like suddenly crash. So you can see Chief is middle fingering. Oh, suddenly the sound is like so. There you go. We are the chibi. It's from. Oh no, what's this? One of the story. Do you know, like one of those story in Twitter sometimes? Yeah, like daily life or something. It's from there. I just kind of crop it.
Let me guess. Is your visit today a predestined event or an unexpected twist?
Okay, we are back. I think if you want to find the chibi, you need to just scroll down on one of their social media and check one of that cartoon story, you know. Okay, we're back. We don't trust you.
Now.
Okay, you're totally speechless. Oh, we already put this part here. Clay straightened up as blood drips from his axe blade onto the ground. His face and arms are splattered with crimson. He casually wipes some away, then tilts his head to study the spot where the figure had fallen, his brow furrowing slightly. Not this one either, you hear him mutter. A strange aura radiates from him. This player who entered the game with you has already been contaminated by mania. Use the shackle, wait and see how things unfold. Well, naturally use the shackle. You attempt to use the shackles, but before the red light can appear, your hands are violently seized. You feel an inhuman strength from the butcher's grip, almost crushing your hands. What are you trying to do? The butcher looms closer with an eerie calm, gradually increasing the pressure on your hands. Don't think you're safe, just because I've already killed you once. You may not be the witch, but that strange trick of yours gives me the creeps. You understand? Don't you dare use it in front of me. With those words, he releases your hands and tightens his grip on his axe once more. Right now, this man's mind is consumed by his assigned mission in the story. Kill the witch.
Strange things are happening all over this town, because the witch is hiding among the people. Only I can see through the deception. Only I can protect everyone.
I almost felt like Prima was the witch. Is killing others really your idea of protection? You're just slaughtering innocent people. Not only is his action illogical, but it's also immoral.
Hey, watch what you're saying. The axe chose me. It shows me the truth. It guides me to do what must be done.
I mean, the design of the axe is just so not very interesting, you know, if the axe chose you. It doesn't look like very prestigious. Seeing your hesitation, he assumes you are afraid of the witch threat. His demeanor suddenly shifts as he cheerfully claps his large hand on your shoulder.
Are you scared? That's normal. With me here, you don't need to be afraid.
I don't like this guy.
I'll protect you. From now on, you'll stay within my sight.
And with that, he clamps his hand around yours and drags you toward the village. Seems like he's holding us pretty strong just now, our hands. Does that make him like an Endura tendency if he's a sinner? Ooh. The butcher carries his heavy axe, his eyes scanning for his prey. Why the axe looks smaller? Suddenly he stops. Ahead of him, a stranger dressed completely differently from the villager is looking around in confusion. The name tag he wears reveals his identity. A player, just like you. Unless we have a team now. Yeah, but if we can't trust the team, I think it's just... it's not feeling safe, you know, especially if you don't trust them. It's you, witch! Stand by, intervene. No, we have to intervene. Stop! You block the falling axe. The player who's just narrowly escaped that trembles uncontrollably beside you, stammering. No, don't kill me. I'm a man. How could I possibly be the witch? But you're saying a man cannot be witch? Of course it's possible. The witch sounds like the cunning type. She might disguise herself as someone you would list as suspect. Now get out of my way. Wait, this isn't the witch. You can't just swing your axe at anyone. How do you know he's not the witch? Since she disguised herself as an NPC and hiding among us, I have no choice but to kill everyone until I expose her. You will only alert her. If the witch can disguise herself, it means she understands the rules of this world better than we do. Your killing spree will only force her to strengthen her cover. Besides, if the witch is actually among us players, you're only helping her clear the obstacle by killing indiscriminately. After a long moment, the butcher lowers his axe. You've got a point. Fine, I'll listen to you this time. He's like the all muscle but no brain, isn't he? The butcher may be suspicious, but he's strongish. And that's actually a problem. Because if he's strong and we try to run or something, we'll lose. The slaughter continues. I mean, like if one time he suddenly decide like turn against us, we're gonna be in trouble. The slaughter continues. The axe in the butcher's hand drips blood as he inches closer to his familiar target. The bonfire in the center of the square crackles as a crowd dances around it ritualistically. You spot Eleanor in the crowd, craning her neck as she searches around, completely oblivious to the footstep approaching behind her. Stand by, intervene. Let's always intervene. Stop! Don't you recognize her? We entered the game together. I don't care who she is. This one looks like the witch to me, so she deserves to die. She's a player who came in with us. You've chatted with her. If she were truly the witch who would bring disaster, why are we still alive right now? We will have already died countless times in that hot spring bath. Alright, I will listen to you one more time. Okay. I don't know like if we choose the other one, it's really going to kill Eleanor or not. Because if it is, then it's quite interesting. The harrowing scene has caused most villagers gathered in the square to flee, screaming in panic and scrambling back to their homes. In the square, only one other fellow player remains. Is it the Ezra? Unlike the villagers, he remains extraordinarily calm. Rather than running, he simply pushes up his glasses and initiates a conversation with the butcher. Is this your method of solving the puzzle? Repeatedly restarting the game and killing people until you've murdered everyone here to single out the witch? That's quite a creative approach. You're not different from me, okay? Now shut up! Stand by. I want to intervene again. Stop! Chief Keon like stop! He was with us too. Have you really forgotten? Of course I remember, but you just reminded me of something. If the witch could change her appearance to become someone else, then she could also transfer into any player around us. He was suspicious too. I had to kill him to find out. Why don't we just return it to him? Okay, but how do I know that you also not the witch? Whoa, paradox. You want to say something, but the butcher's violent gaze turns toward you. What now? Are you going to stop me again? How am I supposed to protect everyone without killing? I bet you're the witch yourself. You've been stalling me, preventing me from checking everyone's identity. I see, you're afraid of getting exposed, aren't you? This time, I won't let anyone stand in my way. Oh, I guess 3 is the charm. With a swift stroke of the blade, the clergyman collapses to the ground, his body melting into a puddle of wax. Oh no! He's dead. Not this one either. Hey, what is this? Spooky chase. Oh, is it the minigame? What do I get from the minigame? Maybe the item to unlock one of the... Whoa. I completely forgot that I'm completely immune. But I'm still moving. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sometimes I don't get it, like what's the point of gathering the coin? Like seems pretty useless. The butcher moved like a relentless warrior, continuously clearing out those he thinks may be the witch. You manage to prevent some killings, but for the most part, you can only watch the victims turn to wax and vanish before your eyes. Whoa, this is like a slaughter. As the most perilous hour around midnight passes, the town finally grows quiet. He returns to the shed behind his butcher shop. You can scan your surroundings, surprised that the player could have such an established identity within the story, even possessing their own base.
Whether it's here or there, why are there always people interfering with others' work? I was working so hard, barely getting any sleep every night, and yet my boss said he was going to fire me.
What?
No, I can't make any mistakes this time. I've worked so hard to secure this position. I have to do my job properly. I just need to kill the witch, and everything will be fine.
You're doing all of that to keep your job? In the pitch dark shed, lit only by a single candelabra and faint moonlight, the butcher sits dejectedly by the window. He pulls the glimmering name tag from his pocket, cradling it in his hands like a prize, stroking it over and over. I think the butcher's roll card says to kill the witch. I think that is his mission, indeed.
I've killed so many, but the calamity hasn't stopped. No, none of them was her. What am I supposed to do now?
What I'm curious is like the change in his personality, and if he's like stuck in this realm for a long while, then how come he appeared at the beginning? His name tag is glowing much more brightly than when he first received it, like a precious prize. In contrast, yours remains unchanged, still just a metal plate inscribed with the word Voyager and your goal. You sense that his transformation is inextricably linked to that name tag. The butcher tucks it away and begins to slowly sharpen his axe.
Axe just isn't sharp enough yet. That's it. The axe will tell me. It will show me the real witch. Next time, I will not fail.
Whatever his original intention might have been, the indiscriminate murders won't help you get out of here. It only risks causing chaos. You also won't gain any useful intelligence. It's time to get out of here. Just as you carefully edge toward the door, the butcher suddenly whips his head round, fixing you with a wide, chilling grin.
Testing them one by one takes too long. Want to join me?
No. The butcher moves closer to you, his voice dropping to a lower, more broken whisper.
Those glowing spikes of yours. Can they kill the witch? Show me again.
I don't know what you're talking about. That ability can't help you identify the witch.
You don't get it?
You're about to keep denying it when the words die in your throat. The butcher raises his axe, his lips splitting into a bone-chilling grin.
Do you get it now?
What? Wow.
Go.
Oh crap, I forgot to put a space for Ireya. Now where's the book? The book is gone. The book is here. There you go. Oh, that one's pretty strong. There is something in here. Like some kind of mark. Death and resurrection. Unless death and rebirth caught between the two, you seek a way to break the cycle. Wait, we are dead? So many summons. After death, you die many times. Oh my god, this is gonna remind me of Hilda's event.
Have you made your decision?
Stop killing me! The town square, the back alley, the flagstone path under the street light, the muddy forest swamp. Each time before you fall, you see the shadow of his axe, reaching your own shadow first. Well, at least it's not Edward.
Don't run away. I'm serious about teaming up.
Stop chopping my head off!
Stop wasting your energy. I'm the type who never backs down once I've set my mind to something.
Is he like spawn kill us or something? Yeah. The location of your deaths are getting closer to the respawn point. from the street corner to the inn's entrance to the metal bell at the front desk. Each time he intercepts you a little closer. Oh my god. He gonna spawn kill us, damn. That's cheat.
Still haven't given up. To be honest, my arm is getting a bit sore.
Can you just target someone else? Snap out of it. You've killed me so many times already. If I were the witch, I would have been dead already. Boo, spawn killer. I remember when I play like FPS game, like I really hate it. You know, like on one of those Counter-Strike thing. I just spawned and someone just sniped me. You don't immediately get up, but instead lie on your back in the wormhole, questioning your entire existence. Why am I here? You? I'm gonna scold Faye once all is done. We're experiencing death so many times. Come to think of it, you came here to wind down, didn't you? You finally managed to take some time off when Faye shoved the ticket into your hand, claiming you could have fun and chill. Fun and chill, correct? Clay is getting annoying. I know, right? I don't quite like the guy since the very beginning. How did things end up like this? Another circle of small wax figurines resembling you has appeared at your feet. The newest one even has an obvious gash cleaved by an axe on its neck. You're growing in number and looking more and more like you. Oh, that wax is just so cute. There was so many expressions. Oh, no. Oh my god. I need those. You casually pick one up, its face helplessly resigned, much like your current state after being repeatedly hacked down by the butcher. You can only manage a bitter smile. At least its poker face game is strong. Heavy footsteps echo from outside the hot spring. You need to get out of here. Oh no. Is it him? Live through the man, run to the cage or hide in the lobby. Run. A long axe whistled through the air with a piercing shriek, barely missing your shoulder. The blade catches the wax figurine in your hand, slicing it in two, before slamming into the floorboards with a thunderous thwack, sending splinters flying.
You can't run away.
Can we just go to Rumina? The butcher yanks his axe free and lunges again. You sidestep his attack, gritting your teeth and inwardly cursing. Seriously? Catching me at the respawn point? I know, right? That's like the most dirtiest things ever.
It chose me. The axe chose me. Only I can see the real witch. Only I can do it.
No one wants to play with you if you're doing spawn kill. While the butcher struggles to pull his axe free, you take the opportunity to put distance between you. You can't dodge forever. You have to subdue him, or you steal yourself. Time to give him a taste of the hot spring bath. The butcher frantically points his axe at you, then lunges forward with frightening speed. As the axe comes down, you prepare to roll away, but he seizes your ankle and hurls you against the wall. Ah! Your back slams against the wall as darkness flashes across your vision. A piercing pain shoots through your ribs. The heavy blow leaves your vision blurred. Through the haze, you see the witch figure materialize beside the butcher. The axe lying on the ground pulses with an increasingly intense, eerie glow, wrapped in a familiar black aura.
This time, I will succeed!
That's the sword of mania. The shackles might not work on the butcher, but on the axe itself. You hesitate no longer, lunging forward toward the axe. The butcher's heavy fist immediately crashes toward your face. You raise both arms to block, hearing a horrifying crack as bone meets crushing force. How strong is? Maybe you're already on the level near being a corruptor at this point. Your bones are likely fractured, but you don't stop. With a punch? What the hell? Gritting your teeth, you summon every ounce of strength to kick the butcher away, then dart to his side and release your shackle to seize the axe. Dark crimson spikes coil around the axe, shaking it violently before wrenching it free from the ruined floor and landing obediently in your palm. As you grip the axe handle, the butcher face before you contorts and melts, transforming into the witch face with its mocking smile. Wow, it's the witch all along? Look, you found her. You did it. You feel a ravenous power attempting to seize control of you, wanting to turn your hands into another murderous tool. But you are used to dealing with mania. You take a deep breath, focusing your consciousness on your shackles, not submission, but control.
How is this possible? That's my axe. Only I can wield it! Give it back!
Chief can't catch him. Chief wanted a vacation, but everything's stressing him. The butcher loses all sanity, screaming as he charges toward you. Without a moment hesitation, you deliver a horizontal slash. Now go back to the respawn points! Solo kill. I don't know. That's my kill count for the day. The butcher staggers backward, blood pouring from his chest. Your heart pounds like a drum. The world before you is twisting with madness. You can't hear the wind or feel any pain in your body, only deranged whispers corrupting your mind. Kill him. Kill the witch. It's him. Don't you craft power? Don't you want to protect everyone? Do it now. What are you waiting for? So this is how the world looks through the butcher's eyes. Whether it's you who caught his attention because of the shackles, or Prima who willingly sacrificed herself to protect you, in his eyes everyone bears the face of that witch. The sound of something heavy hitting the floor snaps you back to reality. As the butcher collapses, the witch illusion recedes from his face like an ebbing tide, leaving only the wretched expression of an ordinary man. His body begins to melt like a candle. The approach of death seems to break some invisible restraint, briefly freeing him from his obsessive character.
What? It's you? I thought it was the witch.
She is carrying a fire axe with two shattered wrists. Actually, yeah, yeah, that's actually good observation.
Did I get it wrong again? I'm sorry. I'm still so useless. I hope I didn't hurt you.
Okay, let's try to remember that now Chief is having his arm broken and he gonna continue the game. Okay? And see what he will do. The unemployed man pleads with pitiful humility, forcing an exhausted yet apologetic smile on his perpetually tense face. Of course, unless we kind of like die again. If we die, he kind of like, I think, going to recover our body.
When I come back, please return the axe to me. I beg you.
No.
Next time, I'll do it right. I promise.
As his body melts away completely, his name tag drops to the ground. You pick it up. This is a name tag with the word Butcher written on it. When you flip it over, beside a mission that reads Kill the Witch, a line labeled Skill catches your attention. Skill, Unstoppable Force. Description, no one can stand in your way. What? Sounds pretty OP. So some name tags have skills attached to them. This explains why the butcher was so terrifyingly powerful. If his skill was Unstoppable Force, what skills might the others have? And you? What skill will you eventually acquire? When you're done reading the name tag, it spontaneously bursts into flames. The ashes transform into a worn auxiliary officer badge from the Eastside Public Security Bureau, dropping to the ground with a small tap. Perhaps in the beginning he only wanted to use this powerful axe to protect things he couldn't protect in reality. But in the end he was consumed by that very power.
Oh my god!
Oh no. Well, Chief have to out of. So that's why he's so strong. Yeah, that's actually, yeah. I thought it's because he got like almost becoming a sinner. A startled cry comes from the stairway, filled with the excited relief of someone who has just escaped danger. Eleanor bounds down from the stairway, as eager as a student bolting out of class immediately after it ends. The clergyman follows behind her. Clearly they both had quite a fright from the butcher. So the clergyman is respawn again.
That guy has gone completely insane! He was just attacking people randomly! That's so scary! I mean, you could do that? He claimed to be protecting us, but I bet he was the witch's minion all along! I'm sealing off the respawn point now, so he can't come back to harm anyone else.
Wow, karma is a bitch. You look up to see Eleanor hammering away at wooden planks she's procured from somewhere. She even passes some boards to you. Working together, it doesn't take long before you completely seal off the hot spring bath with wooden planks. Wait, if we die? Are we also gonna get locked down? You exhale deeply with relief. Whatever else happens, at least this guy won't be chasing you with his axe anymore. Yeah, but what if we need to respawn? We have a broken arm. We probably need to die one time to like our body like fully recover. Then we just get Rumina to get us out? Teabag him. Just then someone approached and stands beside you, so close yet you didn't notice their presence until now. Oh no, is it Edward? Oh no, someone that we didn't notice their presence is Edward, is it? Oh, are you Edward? He picks up the butcher badge from the ground, handling it with reverence as though it were really left behind by a deceased person. Then he produces a pale flower from his robe, places it on the ground, and makes a praying gesture with both hands before his body.
May
Edward's
you
cousin.
find peace and redemption.
Where's the axe? I think we carry it, or maybe like we put it somewhere. Then he turns to face you and gives a formal bow, just like a real clergyman would.
It's okay now. You did well. Now, you can move on. There is no more danger here. Let go of whatever is troubling you.
Why? Oh, why we receive a word of wisdom here. His voice is calm, but as he speaks, his name tag emits a faint white glow. In that moment, even your frantic heartbeat seems to steady under his influence. Yet this imposed calm somehow makes you a little uncomfortable. Oh, is he like a cleric? So did he heal us or something? Give us a buff? Do you have a special skill too? And it's the kind derived from mania energy. The clergyman nods non-committally, then volunteers to show you his name tag. You see that the front identifies him as the clergyman, while the back describes his skill, Supreme Affinity. You can heal all wounds and bring people together. So he is! He is a healer. You can heal all wounds and bring people together. Can you bring people together from divorce? Because that will be cool. When I will be able to unlock this? Don't trust two grey mouses. This is Edward's brother. He joined this game seeking only to find a duty he could fulfill. As a failed auxiliary sheriff, a nobody drifting through the dregs of society, he only found something he was capable of in the story. But ultimately he has descended into madness and needs to be stopped by you. He was once proud to have found his duty. Ah. So in real life, he's like the good nothing guy. Is it what you mean? Madao? Is it Madao? What do you call it? And then he find purpose in the game. Why it changed to a sheriff badge though? After the battle, wax residue covers the floor of the inn. Rumina sits there, entirely focused on wrestling with the stubborn, hardened wax stain. On her shoulder, Sion is doing a little dance to cheer her on. You grab a cloth and squat down amid the wax figurine to help with the cleaning. What a mess. Sorry for causing you trouble. Wax. Isn't that hard to clean? Is Rumina home? Rumina will protect it. Rumina's voice drops at the word protect, as if she suddenly remembers something. No, that's not right. Rumina didn't protect it properly. Rumina lost something that was deposited at the end. Dear guest, can you help Rumina protect her? What needs protection? Who deposited it here? She retreats back into silence again. It's precisely this reaction that makes you realize instantly that this matter is undoubtedly connected to the witch. The thing that was deposited here escaped. Rumina didn't protect her properly. Rumina keeps her head down, wiping the floor wordlessly. A register of the inn with a vintage design. It contains the name of every guest who has ever stayed there. Did I read Rumina last time? I don't think I read Rumina last time. A girl resembling a wax doll welcomes you into the game. She's a staff member dressed in a vintage dress with a hand-shaped candle perched on her shoulder. You mean this one? And cracks covering her cheeks. She's alone at the Hot Spring Inn. Is she a character portrayed by a real person or a figure conjured up by the text of the script? She doesn't seem like an ordinary NPC. You can call her the inn attendant, like a wound-up doll. She's always restlessly sweeping the floor, wiping picture frames, or mechanically answering your questions. Only when the conversation turns to Sion, the hand-shaped candle on her shoulder, will she briefly stray from her scripted routine. She seems to be enjoying herself. She's here to provide you with a place to rest. Whenever you are in the inn, she will emerge by your side out of nowhere. She has no interest in the outside world. She only wants to keep her home neat, waiting here for your return. She looks forward to seeing you again. Oh, is she like also a wax or something? Let me look at the clothes. Or is it because of the Sion? We're gonna give her a new home after this. The guest registry lies open on the desk in front of Rumina. The last time you saw this registry, you were called by the butcher the very next instant. Back then, Rumina was holding this book in her hands as well, giving you hints beyond what her role required. Perhaps now? May I take a look at this registry? Yes, you may. The names in this registry are all real. You notice that most entries have varying numbers of a candle symbol drawn beside them. Flipping ahead of a couple pages, you find your own name with a strikingly long row of candles marked next to it. Oh, why? Actually, I'm curious. Look for Faye, Win, and Eugene also. A sense of dread rises in your throat as you glance at the nearby cabinet. The bunch of wax figurines from your revival now occupies a considerable space. The number of figurines seems to match that of the candle symbols. As if responding to the questions churning in your mind, you suddenly hear Rumina's ethereal voice beside your ear. Once enough candles are lit, a guest will stay here forever. Oh no, we have a limit! We have the limit, heart? Wait, limited heart? Damn, I thought it's like unlimited. Oh no. Dear guest, you're almost there. That's not a good thing. Why you didn't tell me? All the signs make it clear that this is no simple murder mystery game. Could the villagers here have once been players themselves? Are you truly destined to wander forever in this town, trapped in a loop? So does that mean that Faye, Win, and Eugene actually win this? Or, you know, since they managed to get out? Also, in regard of like those life that lost, I blame the butcher. Your eyes scan over the names as you struggle to match them with the blurry faces of the villagers in your memory. As you look up in alarm, your eyes meet Eleanor's curious gaze. Did they all just disappear though? What do you mean by disappear? I think maybe they become the NPC. That's what I thought. The eerie scenes, the clergyman with mysterious powers, the witch lurking behind it all. These questions circle in your mind as you head back to town, remaining vigilant every step of the way. Why didn't the PSB shut the place down if people start vanishing there? I think we are missing something here. Oh, that's actually a good point. Unless it's still new? Maybe it's still new? So there is no report yet? With the butcher's deadly threat gone, Eleanor has returned to her adventurous self, touching everything inside and chattering away like an elementary school student on a field trip. The clergyman walks slowly beside you, occasionally casting worried glances your way. Oh, are you trying to backstab me or what? Soon you'll arrive safely back in town. Eleanor links arm with you, walking proudly while announcing to every market stall and open window that you've heroically defeated the serial killer butcher. God damn it. We don't need the attention. Eleanor, could you please shut up, Eleanor? Hey? Phew. Luckily we managed to hold the butchers back. The town is much more peaceful now. Oh, look, a kitten. Following her pointing finger, you look over to find a kitten lying on a bench, playing by itself. The cat's body is translucent and is wearing a wizard's hat and seemingly doodling on a newspaper with a magic wand. Oh, I want to see! Eleanor tries to pet the kitten's head, but it immediately arches its back, swatting her with its little paw. No, I cannot see. Ha! Hey! A biter, huh? Bad kitty. The kitten vanished in a flash. You pick up the newspaper left on the bench and discover that it was doing a word puzzle. What? In the skirts of the word puzzle, you find words like lonely, bored, hate, parents, and other similar expressions. Why parents is in there though? Hey, don't go. I'm talking to you. All three of you, don't go. You and Eleanor look all around you but can't find the source of the voice. Here, right next to you. Come have a chat with me. The scarecrow beside you suddenly speaks, startling all of you. Eleanor immediately hides behind you while the clergyman merely chuckles. Oh right, the scarecrow. He's given quite a few players a ride before. You lousy clergyman, what are you talking about? I've never scared anyone. Even though I get to count crows and take naps all day, this farmland security job is still way too boring. Otherwise, I wouldn't even bother talking to you lot. You don't look like a villager. Were you also a player before? Player? What player? I'm just an unemployed college graduate. Ah, no, I mean a scarecrow. So it is a player. As the scarecrow speaks, he seems to recall some memories and a pained expression suddenly crosses his face. No, scratch that. I was a wandering scarecrow before. Now I need to treat this job the townspeople gave me seriously. You, all of you, go away. Leave my fields, or I will send the crows to bite you. Hi Julian, welcome. In the middle of the street, a giant figure wearing a cast iron helmet and wielding a sharp axe stands silently before you. Hey, that guy looks so scary. You don't think he's a friend of the butchers, do you? Don't worry, he's the town executioner. As long as we can prove our innocence, he will let us pass. Wait, so you're saying that the butcher is not the executioner? With those words, the clergyman guides you to correctly answer each of the executioner questions. The massive figure moves slightly to open a path for you. So what just happened? We got killed a lot, many times by the butcher. because apparently he got the axe is affected him to think that we are the witch, and then he just kind of like spawn kill us many times, and then we end up beating him technically. And now the butcher is out of the game. That's what happened. Now we are still trying to kind of like investigate together with Eleanor and the clergyman. With these words, the clergyman guides you to correctly answer each of the executioner's questions. The massive figure most likely to open a path for you. A small town guarded by a butcher with an executioner too? The game story is pretty weird if you think about it. Kinda makes you want to side with the witch instead. Why we are with Eleanor again? We are the party member. I think we've always been with Eleanor. Technically, all the players like kind of hang out together. Shh! Don't say such things in the town. They will think you are colluding with the witch. By the way, have you seen any other player besides us? You look around and see that the streets are empty except for the villagers. The three of you appear to be the only remaining players. The other players may have returned to the hot spring inn that served as the respawn point, or perhaps they are lost their chance to continue in this game. If you don't deal with the mania soon, I mean, like, if they still respawn, since we locked the hot spring, they cannot go out. Like, that's your fault, Eleanor. And we teabag him. A temporary calm. The town buzzed in perfect tranquility during the day, as no one except you and your fellow players knows about the madness from the previous round, thanks to the restart. Beside the clergyman, no one mourns for the butcher. Sir, Mom told me to thank you for getting rid of that scary butcher. He was a bad guy, right? Do you think he was? I don't know. Mom and Dad both say so. He even saved me once. How could this happen? Was it all the witch's fault? Everyone congratulates you for the heroically defeating the witch minion. But you remember the moment when the butcher vanished. He transformed back into just an ordinary guy. The one responsible for this transformation is the mastermind behind this murder mystery game. She shows up from time to time, as if toying with everyone. You clench your fists silently, vowing to expose her as quickly as possible.
Still shaking? Here, drink something warm.
I feel like the clergyman gonna be like the next mini-boss. The clergyman hands you a cup of warm water. The man's voice is gentle and calm, as if attentively soothing your unease. Thanks. No need to use your skill on me. I'm fine. You shrug at the clergyman. His skill is like some low-cost passive ability that activates automatically from time to time. That sounds very cheap. Though it certainly makes you feel better, you are repulsed by the idea of being healed by mania. Oh yes, at the end of the day, it's mania.
This is just a game. The physical seal can only delay the butcher's respawn briefly. He seems to have lost control already. This way is better for everyone.
You look up, taking the opportunity to study the clergyman carefully. Since entering this game, he remained consistently unfazed, calmly accepting every unexpected development. Oh, wait a minute. Does that mean that his healing ability also heal our broken arm? God damn it. And here I thought I will find a plot hole in the game. God damn. If that's true, then damn it. At the end of the first round, you think you saw him leave the scene early. Could he have known in advance how things will turn out? Neither you nor the butcher is a first-time player, are you? You're testing him, uncertain of his true purpose or if he will answer your question. But right now, he seems to be your only potential source of information. The clergyman stands in the shadow of the witch statue in the square, not immediately answering you. He crouches down and gently wipes away dirt from the statue with his fingers. Unlike the joy and fervor surrounding him, he appears strangely indifferent and serene.
This isn't a good place to talk. I work at the church. There's hardly anyone around when I'm organizing the archives. If you have any questions, come find me at the church.
Oh, so this is the church, right? I just realized that this one is the roof is a hat. The church is located near the square. Villagers come here to pray and confess their trouble and sins to the clergyman. As you enter the church, you grow cautious, realizing that this clergyman, just like the butcher, has established his own base within the village. There are few people at this hour, only the clergyman is standing in the spacious church. Unlike the foggy outdoors, the light here seems exceptionally soft and bright. I think you're smart, so I will cut to the chase. This isn't just a normal game. You know that sealing the hot spring could delay the butcher's resurrection, and you know that taking away his axe will subdue him. You seem to know quite a lot about this bizarre game. The clergyman doesn't deny it. He pushes his glasses up, his voice soft, as if deliberately drawing your attention to his words.
Perhaps you would like to hear the butcher's story in another world? I'm not excusing his actions. I just want you to understand how he became the way he is.
Oh? Is he like his best friend or something? This is exactly what I came here. Could you tell me about it? Flashback!
In that world, he was once a worthless auxiliary officer. He maintained order, wrote reports, patrolled at night, sometimes even helped look for lost cats, and walked dogs. Because of his background, he wasn't even given a permanent position. Later, he lost his job and had no choice but to work as a security guard at a store. During the war, some hooligans vandalized and robbed the store. His boss berated him for failing his duty and fired him. Once again, he had nowhere to go. Who knows if it was just an excuse to cut costs during that post-war period. But the butcher didn't understand that. He only saw himself as a discarded object, unable to hold even a regular security guard job. In the post-war economy, the only job he could find was probably this role in the game of the witch.
Wait, this is a job?
Even if it's just a role in a story, a butcher who protects the villagers and hunts down the witch. As long as someone still needs him and believes in him, he will pour his entire heart into it, desperately trying to prove his worth.
Ha! The mightiest butcher, the protector of Sirenfold, is setting out! Are you scared? That's normal. With me here, you don't need to be afraid.
You recall that before the butcher became insane, he indeed always talked about protecting others. Perhaps the witch targeted the butcher precisely because of his unfulfilled urge to do his job well and protect others. This obsession was exploited by the witch, allowing Mania to take advantage of his vulnerability and take control. The master of this illusion has planted an undetectable Mania bomb in East Side busiest district. You have no idea when it might detonate. If left unchecked, there will always be the next butcher. If you truly pity and empathize with everyone, then surely you've witnessed people slaughtering each other in every round, right? This loop of agony needs to end. I don't believe you're someone who enjoys killing and madness. Otherwise, you wouldn't have left flowers for the butcher or shared his story with me.
This is just a game.
This isn't just a game. They've used special methods to make it real. You know, there's an actual supernatural witch here. Someone dangerous and arrogant who blesses everyone with the name tags while simultaneously toying with them. If you're truly the butcher's friend, then you should think about what's best for him. You withhold crucial information about Mania while cautiously extending an olive branch to the clergyman. He remains silent for a moment, seemingly contemplating the speech you just delivered.
No wonder you managed to defeat the butcher and walk away with his axe without a scratch.
Without a scratch my butt! Don't you see my arm broken?
So this game is truly that dangerous. I always thought something was off. The rules of this world seemed too detached from reality. I had no idea there were such secrets behind it all.
You nod. Your gaze toward the clergyman more sincere now. Whether it's the butcher, you, or me, none of us should be killing each other. Our true enemy is that witch hiding within the story, manipulating everyone's mind. Otherwise, there will always be another butcher, another player driven to madness. The clergyman fiddles with his collar, lowering his head with a smile.
I was right about you. You really are different from everyone else. No wonder you managed to snatch the butcher's axe. From that moment, I've been certain you must possess a different kind of power.
Why it seems like he's repeating his dialogue?
So the goal is to destroy this story. I understand now. I'll help you.
Oh. Oh, can we trust him? Nah, what about this girl? Do we trust her? Outside the church, Eleanor is waiting for you both. You exchange a glance with the clergyman before sharing your theories about the main quest with her.
An alliance? Capture the evil witch? I thought the witch was just some background lore in the story. So she's a real person? Oh, I love this plot twist! Count me in!
She's just summer-like. It's totally summer. Summer but blonde. Granny Wolf Spy. As you are scouting the area, a massive figure suddenly blocks your path. It's a wolf dressed like an elderly woman baring its teeth menacingly. Little ones, try my homemade pie. Doesn't it smell delicious? Wow, thank you, Granny. This girl is stupid. Delicious. What did you put in the filling? Little Red Riding Hood. What? In this story, he successfully killed Little Red. What? Blah. Don't worry, it's not what you're thinking. Little Red Riding Hood is the name of a wild mushroom that grows near Granny's house. Are you sure? As a veteran player, the clergyman is indeed familiar with all the lore of this place. It seems your judgment is correct. This man is the key to progressing in the game. Who would have thought that this man is the key? Is it tasty? If you like it, I will make you some more. You should visit me more often, sweetheart. You look exactly like your mother when she was little. Granny Wolf seems to have mistaken Eleanor for someone else. Granny has gone senile. Poor thing. Looks like we won't get any information about the witch from her. You suddenly recall that Granny Wolf's outfit resembled that of an elderly person you saw before entering the game parlor. Could she also be a visitor who comes to this place often? Is it a foreshadowing? Maybe that Eleanor is actually not a new player. The mansion ahead is bustling with activity. It looks like a grand banquet. But once you get closer, you are surprised to discover the guests are a bunch of buzzing flies. Ew, this outfit is too unnecessarily realistic. It's kinda gross. The owner of the mansion is a woman dressed as a famous flytrap who welcomes you enthusiastically. Welcome, welcome. Someone just told me about you three. Still searching for the witch, are you? I'll advise you to just give up. This game is really immersive and enjoyable. I would hate to let it end so quickly. So you're a player, not a town local? Of course, I've been here many times. Let me tell you, in this game, the witch is the least important thing. What truly matters is your name tags. Do you get what I mean? The roles you play in the game and the experience they provide, that's the true essence of the game. Don't rush the story. I'm not done enjoying myself yet. Alright, I need to go attend to the guests now. I just hope there are some likable ones this time. I don't want to deal with any more messy romantic drama. Is that an auntie just now? Chuckling, she picks up her glass and vanishes into the crowd of party guests before excusing herself. However, she shares one last piece of information. Don't waste time looking for her one by one around town. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. The Hot Spring Inn keeps a list of the names of all people in town. Just check the list. The person who's not on it is the witch. Oh, that's actually pretty smart. Wow, that's actually really smart. What's the chief role again? Voyager, yeah. What's the mission? Find your story. I think the mission was find your story. Hey, we got the, oh, finally. Oh, it's like a car. What about this one? Oh, this is like the role. The unlucky butcher, so unlucky indeed, following the custom and doing his deed, but the axe in his hand refuses to hit. Don't make me take lives, it pleads. The butcher can only sigh, and to the witch he goes to cry. When will my axe work once more? The witch blows a breath soft and sly. Hush, fret no more. Your wish shall come true, I swore. Oh, the unlucky butcher, he waits and waits, yet the axe is unchanged as ever. The butcher curses it in rage, and the axe can only shiver. The useless axe has no place to serve, so the butcher hangs it on the wall, and through the years, he forgets it all. One day he cooks a soup, eager to eat, but the rope holding the axe catches heat. The axe comes falling down, and the butcher's blood comes gushing out. His head rolls into the... What? His head rolls into the pot while his blade soaks in blood and broth. The axe licks its lip with glee at the taste of life so rich and sweet. The axe no longer trembles now, as the witch prophecy comes true at last. Whoa, this one is like Final Destination level of death. The axe just coming down and the butcher comes gushing out. What the fuck? What is this? This is some Final Destination shit here. Holy crap. You can call him the clergyman. He's completely integrated into this world, baptizing newborn, praying for villagers, accepting their gratitude. If you didn't know he was a fellow player, you might mistake him for an actual NPC. It seems he's found his place in this world. What is this? It serves more as a symbol of his identity. Can we use this? If we find the witch, we can move on to the next stage in the main quest. How exciting! Let's investigate everyone in this town. There aren't that many people here anyway. You consider Eleanor's suggestion. While it seems troublesome, it does make sense. I hear you're looking for the witch? She's not in this town. The speaker carries an enormous typewriter on his back, which is clacking away steadily, spitting out sheets. Oh, it's one of the enemy! I think I checked it on the last trip. There's one that looks like a mummy. I've been living in this town for a while now, and I'm familiar with all the locals. I suggest you look among the outsiders instead. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am a novelist. These are all my humble works. You glance at the manuscript he hands over. The novel titles are all unusually long. On the spiritual deterioration of one who strayed onto the path of the occult, thirsting for immortality, and how they lost their human form between prayer and blasphemy. That just sounds like a modern anime isekai title. So I'm not surprised. Like wait, have you seen isekai anime title this day? The day I die, become a seventh prince and become the magician, strongest magician in the world, and kill the demon. I don't know. Keep browsing, put it away. Okay, let's keep browsing. The Archangel Grace and Blessing, or the curious journey of a fallen silent between suffering and redemption. Sounds like a thesis. Like, what are you? Are you like a graduate student or what? The Snow of the Northern Realm and the Sword of Valor, a chronicle of a wandering knight, vengeance, bloodshed, and conviction. This is kind of like inspiring, actually. That novelist is the one who invented the genre. He can reflect the whole plot in one sentence. Oh my god. Are you a resident of this town? I'll be honest with you, I was a rather unsuccessful writer before, and I came to this small town on vacation seeking inspiration. And sure enough, I've never run out of ideas since coming here. As for how long I've been here, I can't remember anymore. I recall frequently visiting this place before, and then I simply ended up staying. You return the manuscript to the novelist. He doesn't look like a local, but more like a player trapped in a game. Oh. Only his figure is buried again and again. I feel like this is exploration gonna be like full in the second day, and then on the third day is gonna be like completely, we are no longer exploring. The massive golden hourglass that symbolized the rules of this world begins to move once more. You've lost count of how many times this has happened in this round, but it's reminding you to hurry up. So the player got hypnotized and think they're part of the game. That could be it, yeah. With Eleanor Hot Spring in guest list in hand, you quickly identify all residents with unconfirmed identities. The clergyman crosses out the final name, a faint crease forming between his brow.
Verification done. All registered guests have been confirmed.
All of them? Really? You stare silently at the page covered with crossed-out names. After Eleanor leaves, you approach the clergyman, whose brow is tally for... I'm sorry to... Eleanor, could you please just stay with us like for 1 second? She's like a dog, just like so curious to sniff everything around her. Everything that's happened today has at least made me certain of one thing. When the game restarts, everyone revives, whether they're NPC or players. If we include the butcher currently sealed in the hot spring bath, that will indeed account for everyone you mentioned. Sorry, Eleanor is hyper need supervision. we need a leash for Eleanor. I mean, like, maybe that's why an extrovert just can't stay in one place for like few seconds. Except for one person. She has never appeared. No, perhaps you're deliberately avoiding mentioning her. Is it Prima? The clergyman remains silent, fixing his gaze somewhere past your shoulder rather than meeting your eyes. Seeing his refusal to respond, you change your approach. You once told me the butcher story and explained how the witch captures people's hearts. After the investigation into all players, I've come to understand something. The more deeply someone embraces their role in the story, the more meaning they find in their existence here. The roles the witch creates for them are projection of what they desperately desire but cannot obtain in reality. Sounds like playing an online game. Sometimes people playing MMO. Yeah, that's an equivalent of MMO sometimes. Or being a VTuber. Just attacking myself. But Eleanor and I are different. We've only just entered this story and haven't yet found our roles. That's why we remain voyagers or adventurers. I've come to understand all these thanks to your assistance. You are clear-headed and wise. These detailed records have helped me clarify crucial information, and I'm sincerely grateful to you. Yet for this very reason, I'm all the more confused about your true thought. Despite knowing the deceptive nature of this world, you don't seem anxious or eager to find a way out. You've earned the clergyman identity and played the role perfectly. Do you truly reject this world? Or have you also been captured by this game? The clergyman lowers his head and reaches up to loosen his tie. His shoulders relax, as if a heavy burden he's carried for a long time has finally been lifted.
Yes, I am playing a role, and I'm enjoying it.
The clergyman is the type of person that got isekai and BOP. Well, too bad this is as OP as he can
Let me
be.
tell you another story of someone else. In an office, he had no real name, only a nickname.
Oh crap. And then one day he got hit by a truck.
Can you imagine? He had indeed chosen a convenient nickname. But 5 years later, all anyone ever said to him was
Wow.
still, "Hey, what's your name again? Glasses, come give us a hand."
I think that kind of like, what do you call it? Circle is just toxic, really. There is no way that people can forget names after a few times, unless they are some douche.
They never remember he existed. They called him over when they needed him, then ignored him when they didn't. Well, that's modern society for you. Everyone's busy enough with their own lives. No point in burdening each other with expectations.
It's just too bad that Manfis never find this talent. I mean, could you imagine if Manfis find this talent?
So he learned to be cold, just like everyone else. He hid his emotions and gave up trying to express himself. No one cared about him, so he stopped caring about anyone in return. But here, it's different. People come to confess to him, address him as the clergyman, look up to him, and depend on him. Even though it's all just fictional, it's the first time he's ever felt that he matters.
This backstory is almost the same like Edward. Truly Edward's descendant. All right, yeah, this is like how many years since oh wait. Hilda's era is like 71. So maybe like 50 years later. Yeah, maybe he's a reincarnation of Edward. He glances at you and adds candidly,
You're right. Even knowing this is all just a game, I still want to stay.
You exhale slowly. Your extensive interrogation experience tells you the clergyman isn't lying, so you decide to be honest in return. Chief, that's my real name. I'm the chief of the MBCC, and this looping game we are in isn't just some immersive experience. It's a mania incident caused by a sinner. I believe this entire scenario was constructed by the witch using her mania power. From the moment we stepped into that hot spring, we've entered her story. She created your clergyman character to keep you tethered to this illusory satisfaction. Just like the butcher was controlled by his own axe, everything we see is the witch doing. She's tried to control me too. I can feel her watching me. Behind the terrifying illusions, between my countless deaths, her shadow has always been there. Perhaps she's enjoying all this carnage, watching people go mad and slaughter each other, hiding outside the narrative, mocking everything. But we won't let her have her way. You take a deep breath. But I need you. Not the clergyman from the story, but the real you. You've calmed my anxiety and offered support without being asked to. You've sensed my tension and even empathized with the butcher's inner struggles. A kind person like you deserves to be valued wherever you are. You've always been needed. Wait, it got me thinking, like, is it the first time that we got, like, safe or feeling safe with, I don't know, with a male NPC? The clergyman's shoulders tremble almost imperceptibly, and for the first time, a glimmer of light appears in his otherwise vacant eyes.
Kind. Such a simple yet sincere compliment.
Let Ezra get hit by a truck.
It's been a long time since I've heard words like that. Thank you. All right. I'll take you to find her.
Whoa, he actually know where she is? You know, if you want that, then maybe he can work in the MBCC after this. He joined this game wanting only to feel seen and needed. Through the story, he's finally met someone who sees him. Therefore, he's chosen a new identity and decided to help the witch. Therefore, he betrays you. He's glad to have found his friend. Huh? When did he betray us? An employee from a company in his side. There's no photo on it, only the nickname Glasses. What kind of company actually put a nickname in there? Sounds like a dark company. It's not dark. What do you call it? Black company, I think. The forest is eerily quiet. Remembering what happened during your previous forest exploration, you vigilantly scan your surroundings, but detect no immediate danger. Careful. Don't move. Take 2 steps to the left, then go forward. You stop in your tracks and follow his instruction precisely. That was a small human face flower. If we had stepped on it and made it cry, our chance of encountering horrific events would have increased. It's best to avoid them. Oh, is it the one that we met on the first day? The one that I think almost eat us? Or maybe they actually eat us. Toxic company. Let's sue them. Oh, and here's another tip. In dark areas, shadow tends to cling to you, but don't worry, just like a match to disperse them. There are also secret methods to break mirror curses. The clergyman has been explaining how to handle various dangers along the way. You listen attentively, yet an inexplicable strange feeling begins to stir within you. You don't seem to fear these things at all. So I figure you are not a horror fan. So why bother coming to play a game of this genre? He touches his nose a little uneasily. I just enjoying solving puzzle. I heard the game involved a lot of mystery, so I wanted to give it a try. A reasonable explanation, but it doesn't convince you. Perhaps you should try to probe the real reason he came to play this game later on. Wait, what happened to Eleanor? We completely forgot about her. His name is Ezra. Oh no, Julian! You're probably gonna be fit in on that company. Yes, yes. Oh god, let me deal to it. Following the clergyman, you enter the forest. The fog is so thick you can barely make out your surrounding. Where are we? I don't think I've been here before. This is an old path in the deepest part of the forest. Very few people can find their way here, as the trail is all covered in weeds. I only discovered this place because an older clergyman from the village showed me the way. It's far from town, a truly secluded spot. The forest is unnervingly silent, without even the wails and howls you've heard before. Only your voice echoed through the deadly white fog. By the way, when I first met you, I mentioned that the whole town shares a common belief that the witch is the source of all disasters. Even in children's storybooks, the witch is described as an ugly, filthy, terrifying old hag who's petty and vindictive. She will cast strange curses on people she dislikes and bring about disaster. Nah, she's hot as hell. Do you buy this saying now? No. The one that we see is just too hot. I think his was Uzra. Must have been part of his code. Oh my god, these people is actually part of the clergyman co-worker. Are you all his co-worker from before? Agree with him? Of course no. The witch is hot as hell. I think the witch does exist, but she doesn't deliberately create disaster. Not that. At least I can't prove that the crises I've encountered so far were the witch doing. The clergyman continues walking his head bowed pensively. So that's how you say it. No, I only disagree because like no, the witch is actually hot. Oh, the edge of the map. Oh, this is. Oh, no wonder it has like, which had roof. The worst part of the comedy too. You've been away from town for some time now. Deep in the forest, the fog grows thicker. You walk side by side with the clergyman, who remains attentive and thoughtful, guiding you around the countless dangers lurking in the forest. Along the way, he even shares some of the fairy tales that circulate within this story world. How do you find a place like this?
After coming here so many times, I've already figured out the boundaries of this world. Even the NPCs seldom reach here.
Oh, so there is no invisible wall? After walking for a short while, a black cottage appears before you, starkly different from the village houses. Beside it stands only a single menacing tree with a crooked trunk. Then again, it shouldn't surprise you that a cottage or a staircase can appear out of nowhere in this kind of story.
We're here.
Oh god. The clergyman pulls open the cottage door and you step inside. The interior is pitch black, certainly an ideal hideout. There is a soft click, but the clergyman's footsteps never follow. Instead, a cold gust of wind rushes from behind, shoving you deeper into the cottage. Hey! We at least knew he have our name, but you can just call him Glassman. Guys, what with the bots can't remember. I remember the name, Ezra. He's just like, I call him Megane-kun. The moment you enter, the space seems to be split apart and rearranged by an invisible hand. The black room is rapidly compressed into something resembling a black hole. Though you are standing on level ground, you feel yourself plummeting at terrifying speed. At last you glimpse the light reflecting off the clergyman's glasses, shrinking further and further away. Is it a trap? Can't be, right? Oh. Damn. I think he said just Keikakudori. Invisible man. He's right there in the air, yet he's invisible and inaudible. Guess now, which side is he on? From the moment of his birth, no one has seen him. He fell from his mother's arm down into the dust below, bent down and fumbled, wrapped his body in rough clothes. See, only now does he have a shape recognizable. Dressed in linen, he's a student. Cloaked in a cape, he is a traveler. His garb outlines his identity, and so through the world he goes softly. People whisper, is he really here at all? He never responds. He never takes part. He walks endlessly through the bustling world, until one day he lets go of his silhouette, taking off his cloak and his shoe. The night wind blows, the candle flickers, the world falls silent. No one can find a trace of him anymore. Damn. Taking off his cloak. So basically he's naked now. He's like the invisible woman from Fantastic Four. Oh, we're at the end? Oh, Ezra did Edward move. The darkness envelopes you like a sodden, heavy blanket, smothering your mouth and nose. Each breath feels thick and viscous, as if you are drowning in air. You struggle desperately, but an invisible force pins your limbs in place. You can't move even a fingertip. It's useless. The dark red glow barely flickers to life before going out like a short-circuiting current. Refusing to give up, you try once more. Still doesn't work. This place is even capable of suppressing your power. Even your last weapon has been disarmed, leaving you to experience nothing but complete darkness and isolation. No light exists here. Sound barely travels. Even time itself feels like dry tar. You've been double-crossed by the clergyman. Oh, he betrayed us! No wonder it says in the profile. Wait, does that mean that the profile is actually spoiler? Because it appeared before it's actually betray us. Like, what the hell? Clergyman, answer me. I know you're there. The tiny sealed space shudder with your pounding, but you're unsure if the noise can reach the clergyman. Fortunately, a voice finally comes through from the other side of the darkness.
This is a jail made by the Creator, situated within a rift completely isolated from this world. The witch fears you, so she's using these extreme measures to keep you contained.
Damn it, man, I trusted you.
But don't worry, I won't let any harm come to you. The jail only functions while the game is running, and there's not much time left. Once her cycle reaches its end, and the witch fulfills her wish, you'll be able to leave safely. I promise you that.
Is that how Win and Eugene live safely? She? Clergyman, don't tell me you... A string of familiar laughter rings out from outside, coming from right beside the clergyman. You can almost visualize it, just as the witch shadow once appeared beside the butcher. Right now, an identical shadow must be standing right next to the clergyman. As the witch draws near, the air around you begins to warp. The mania, imperceptible to you before, now becomes almost tangible. The door separating you from the clergyman vanishes, leaving only darkness. Objects in the room break free from gravity and float in the air, including you. Is she going to kill you? But another voice stops her.
Don't harm him. Once the cycle ends, let him go. That was our deal.
The witch's laughter ceases abruptly. She doesn't respond, but the force restraining you loosens, and the mania in the jail gradually subsides. You realize it was the clergyman who came to your defense. He's just on the other side of this darkness, perhaps watching you right now.
I'm sorry, Chief. I never wanted to betray you like this. Being seen by you, being considered your friend, that truly means a lot to me. I really wanted to help you. But, sorry. Someone had already reached out to me before you did, offering me a friendship I treasured deeply. That's why I must prioritize her wish over yours.
You mean that witch? That sinner who controls mania?
No. I mean that girl who smiles as she guides every newcomer into Sirenfold.
What, who?
Oh, I see. You're feeling homesick, aren't you? Don't worry. Soon the witch will be found.
Well, if she's the witch, then how come he turned into wax?
Indeed. I know nothing about sinners or mania. I can't be certain she's being completely honest with me. But I know exactly what an insincere smile looks like. Because that's how I smile.
I think Prima and the witch are the same. I think they are the same, yeah.
Day after day. Endlessly putting on the same practiced, fake smile for my colleagues, clients, and people who forget each other the moment they part ways. I know that all too well, which is why I treasure the time she gives me.
But is anything truly sincere in this fictional town, filled with fictional identities and fictional value? You resist the urge to contradict him outright, focusing instead on thinking through the situation. You thought the clergyman would be more reasonable than the butcher, but he turns out to be far more delusional than you could have imagined. At least the butcher was only controlled by the witch shadow, but the clergyman has a real witch right by his side. You can't break out of this dark jail alone. No matter how difficult, winning over the clergyman remains your only viable option. But the owner of the jail seems to sense your internal conflict and interrupts with a smile.
You're so convinced that you alone are his true friend, constantly claiming you need him.
Trust him. Want to break the witch's lies and bring him back to reality. So, do you still remember the real name of this clergyman?
Oh, okay. Just don't ask my chat because no one remember. Oh my god. Shut up. Stop speaking through someone else's body. I'm gonna be for that.
Since they put us in the same room, we might end up as a team. Let's introduce ourselves. I'm Eleanor, freshman at Eastside University. What about you all?
What? Why? What? Why? Why we cannot remember? Kazra, Ezra, man with glasses. Wait, Why I vaguely remember his name is also Kazra. Why am I in doubt suddenly? It's Ezra, but isn't that? I remember Julian make a joke about he was mistaken with Kaiser. You hesitated for a moment. Yeah, I did hesitate for a moment. You hesitated for a moment before answering. Okay, calm down, Turbo, calm down. The shadow across from you thuds incredulously, seemingly surprised that you still remember despite having died so many times. Oh, I think it just meant that all the three is the right answer, except for a man with glasses. You had always called him clergyman up until now. Ezra seems neither annoyed nor resentful.
It's all right, Chief. Clergyman or glasses. Call me whatever you like. What matters is not my name. You've already given me enough recognition and shared with me something truly precious. Your care and friendship.
Phew. I think Kazra is also correct though.
As your companion, why not trust me one more time?
Oh. The presence of mania grows heavier as the clergyman's voice grows unstable, triggering waves of echoes within your skull. After everything that's happened, how can you still say that? Before you can make a decision, the witch laughter cuts in.
The sand in the hourglass is almost running out, and so is time. Those who yearn to break free from the cycle must pass the witch's trial. That is my duty, the eternal cycle of this world. You'll help me, won't you?
Of course. I've found my friends here, and I want them all to fulfill their wishes.
As the witch speaks, pitch black mania compresses the already cramped space, pressing down on you until even remaining upright becomes a struggle.
Just a moment. It won't take long.
She raises her hand, altering the spatial structure linking you. In an instant, you are thrust far away, sinking into palpable darkness. Stop! You unleash your shackles, shooting out crimson spike of light, but they touch nothing. The darkness seems to be adapting to your power, infinitely expanding and evading your every strike. She has created an almost infinite darkness just for you. Even her laughter will soon fade away as she forsakes you in this boundless, deadly silence. No matter how you rage and scream, they are determined to keep you imprisoned here. Boom. A flash of steel splits your closing field of vision as blood-red moonlight pours in. The heavy door explodes into splinters, shooting like darts toward the clergyman. The splinter of wood pierces his back and arm sharply. Blood gushes out instantly. Oh no! You see before you hear the axe. The blade sweeps past the clergyman's body, spraying blood everywhere in the confined space. What the?
What an exciting turn of events! And you left me out again? That is so unfair!
What the hell? Can you see the situation right now? Bathed in moonlight, Eleanor appears at the doorway, wielding that long— What the hell? She's a butcher also? Wielding that long as you once abandoned. Without waiting for the clergyman's reaction, she fiercely swings for a second strike. What a twist! The witch's shadow dissolves like foam. Next to the clergyman, as a deep, long gash opens across his back, he crashes heavily to the ground. Eleanor seems utterly unbothered by what she's done and breaks into raucous laughter.
I get it now! So this is how you play the game! You've got these skills. You just need to find your own role first.
What the hell? Eleanor?
I want a role too! I want the witch's guidance, but not just something boring. I want to become the witch!
Are you crazy? Eleanor clutches the long axe as tendrils of many a snake up her arm from the weapon. In the pool of blood at her feet, the clergyman's gaze grows unfocused as he trembles, reaching a hand toward you.
No.
Eleanor swings the axe, his blade carving an arc in the air before crashing down with a loud clang. The clergyman's body rapidly transforms into wax and vanishes. No! Ezra! Eleanor curiously examines the spot where the witch's shadow disappeared. Nothing remains.
Isn't she supposed to be the witch? Why isn't anything happening? Did my strike not land properly?
You crazy. Eleanor, stop! You finally find your voice again and desperately pound against the transparent barrier, but your shouts are swallowed by the jail. Only then does Eleanor finally notice you, trapped in the darkness with a look of shock on your face.
Oh my god! How did you get locked up in there? Don't worry, I'll get you out.
Oh, I don't trust you. She swings the axe and the jail seal shatters instantly. You tumble forward onto the ground, your palm sinking into something sticky and red. You look up to find yourself staring into those same grey, cloudy eyes that once met yours confidently, now vacant and lifeless. She grips your wrist tightly, her eyes gleaming with wild excitement.
You have a special power, don't you? I saw it. When you killed the butcher, did those spikes come out of your hand? Do you think I can become the witch if I kill her?
Put down the axe. The mania has gotten into you.
Exactly! If I had the witch's power, I wouldn't have to play this boring looping game anymore. You want to kill the witch too, don't you? This is perfect! Let's go kill the real witch, and then I'll take her place.
Eleanor is now completely controlled by mania. She won't listen to anything you say. Her eyes show nothing but madness and ambition.
I promise I'll do what you say. Let's play for 24 hours. No, 72 hours. Once I've had enough fun, I'll leave. What's graduation and job hunting compared to this? This is way more fun.
Eleanor, don't let the mania take control. This isn't the real you. Remember why you came here in the first place.
I came for a thrilling game. Right.
Whoa, that face is scary.
Just a game, silly. Just do whatever pleases you. Are you not enjoying yourself? If you're suffering so much, how about I send you back with a swing of my axe?
What the? This is crazy. The name tag on Eleanor's chest is glowing faintly. The text on its twist and distort, erased by an invisible force. It's changed from adventurer into witch devotee. What? Sensing the eerie transformation happening in her, her face flashes with excitement, like a burning sunset, revealing a bone-chilling madness. What is this feeling? Have I finally passed the witch trial? Are you there, witch? You're summoning me, aren't you? You can grant my wishes, right? As if sensing something, Eleanor releases you. She narrows her eyes, her gaze piercing the misty forest and the eerie town, searching for something in the distance. She's waiting for me. I must find her. Where is she going? Does she know where the witch is? You reach out to grab Eleanor's arm, but she she shakes you off without even looking back. Dragging her axe, she rushes excitedly out of the room, chasing after what she senses in her mind, the location of the witch. You follow closely behind her. Some things are becoming clear now. In this game, the name tags are very important. Once a participant gets a role, they gain their own exclusive skill, enhancing their experience and allowing them to adventure freely. The Butcher wants to protect others, so he needs a great strength. That's why his skill is Unstoppable Force. The Clergyman craves other respect and recognition, so he needs to be excellent at communication. That's why his skill is Supreme Affinity. As for Eleanor, who had been playing as herself, she has finally found the role and power she desires. She's become the witch devotee, which means her skill will guide her straight to the witch. You sprint through the pitch black forest, struggling to keep up with Eleanor's unnaturally fast pace. Dark silhouettes emerge from the shadows, swarming around you. Blood-red moonlight filters through the branches as the witch's laughter follows you like a shadow, surrounding you in stereo.
Angry, are you?
Oh, she's finally here!
Leaving so soon. The story isn't over yet.
The hourglass illusion flashes past your vision. The cycle is about to reset. You know that once everything restarts, the square will again fill with people, and the sacrifice ritual will play out once more. And this time, who will stand on the circular platform? When that happens, all the stubborn players will come back to life. The Butcher, the Clergyman, Eleanor, they will do everything in their power to stop you. The rage burning in your heart isn't directed at any single person, but at this absurd game, at the rules that treat humans as pawn and leaves us mere playthings. At this very moment, a searing pain throbs in your chest. Is the name tag, is burning and transforming too. When the Butcher swung his axe, when the Clergyman comforted you, and when Eleanor found her new role, their name tags all glowed when they acted weird. Clearly, embracing a role means surrendering yourself to the story. You tear off your name tag, his text distorting and shaking as it hits up. Before it can affect you, you hurl it to the ground. You will never let these rules control you. After running for a long time, passing the town's flagstone street and the mystic forest, you discover Eleanor's destination is actually the starting point of your journey, the Hot Spring Inn. Prima isn't a player, so she shouldn't be able to respawn in the hot spring bath like the rest of you. Then why? Why would she be here? But then you remember her damn hair and that familiar fragrance during your first meeting, and everything suddenly makes sense. She plays the role of an innocent girl, helping new players immerse themselves in the game quickly. She journeys alongside you, extracts information from you, and probes the emptiness in your heart. When she finally discovers what you are seeking here, that's when she begins tailoring the story for you, and trapping you. You climb the steps, pass through the garden, and enter the lobby. Someone is sitting on that familiar red velvet sofa. Her hair clings wetly to her neck, while Rumina stands silently behind her, gently patting it dry with a towel. Seeing you arrive, Rumina immediately stops, stepping aside while tucking the towel away. Unlike before, Sion doesn't greet you cheerfully, but instead hides behind Rumina's hair, as if caught doing something bad. As for Eleanor, she has set down her axe and lies prostrated at the witch's feet, just like a true devotee. Prima appeared just as she did when you first met, tilting her head innocently in a simple white dress, as if she can't understand why you've burst in so angrily. Found you finally, Prima. Or should I call you Witch? Expecting her to dodge, you are ready to redirect your shackles quickly, but she doesn't evade or resist. She even raises her hand to stop the eager Eleanor, and with an almost welcoming posture, deliberately offer herself to the piercing light of your shackles. The crimson light pierces directly through her chest, tearing her body apart and ripping open a black fissure. A figure is born from the fissure. Oh my! She has appeared in your every dying moment, her gaze licking along your spine from the darkness. Oh no, she's hot! This is not the right time! In an instant, gold, red, and green light erupts. Instead of diffusing outward, it stretches open the space aggressively, creating a magnificent yet unsettling scene. At the center of this otherworldly radiance, the legendary witch smiles, a barely perceptible curve of her lips that is overwhelmingly commanding. The true witch of Rewind manifests herself amid your burning rage.
The brave voyager walked on and on, luggage getting lighter along the way. He cut down the butcher who only knew violence, abandoned the clergyman who wished to protect his
Mommy.
friend. Even the adventurer left him to become a mere witch's devotee. Oh, what a storyteller you are. Perhaps if I lent you my pen, you might write a more interesting plot twist.
The witch voice drifts ethereally, carrying a hypnotic rhythm that leaves you slightly intoxicated. Between sobriety and confusion, you only register a cool yet soft sensation on your lips. Her index finger is gently pressing against them with some kind of secret approval. She hovers toward you like a swaying flower, a smile playing on her lips. Your eyes meet hers for just a moment, and you find yourself unable to look away. Who can? Her fingertips reach for the back of your hanging hand, where a faint triangular mark remains. When you got it, she was still prima. With a delicate touch, she reclaims it. Then her fingers climb up your arm, gliding to your shoulder, applying barely any pressure. Just the ghost of her fingertips tracing the contours of your neck. As you reach out to push her away, she touches your wrist in her fingertips, suddenly retreats, then approaches from another angle. Her warm breath flutters toward your face, carrying the distinctive incense fragrance of a hot spring in. This description, no, damn.
30 minutes until the story ends, my guest. Why the hurry?
Do we still have more? Chief got piloted, yeah. That's like always happening on every single I don't know, every single event, you know. Like touching our lips, feeling the sinner warm breath around our ears. It's always happened with Chief. Whoa, that's scary. The thumb-sized adventurer is bold, only half a foot tall, with dreams untold. She longs to find her way in distant lands, the windowsills too far for her to climb. She adventures at home to pass the time. The close path hike become her mountains, and her seas are just her water basins. She is a king, she is courage incarnate, yet she has not set a step beyond her gate. One day her journey brings her to a mirror. The mirror asks, "Who are you? You've played every role the world contains. All but your own self remains. You've never walked a path that's truly yours. I cannot see your face at all." The thumb-sized adventurer is baffled. She cannot stomach such a question whole. "I want to leave my home as well, but the windowsill too high and I cannot go." The mirror smiles and says, "Do not rush, and do not worry. The world within the mirror blooms as well. Come in, come in. See what lies beyond the world you know. Step by step, she crawls into the mirror. Like a bottomless hole, she sets sail for her adventure at last. So is she like one of those, daughter that just got locked and they cannot go out and all her life just study or something? Oh, is she gonna change? Oh. I like how Mommy Sinner love to choke you. Oh, there you go. The princess of the kingdom of boredom is wary of the unchanged seasons. There can be nothing new in this world except for in paintings. Scenery in her art are adventures under her brush. She paints and paints, tirelessly, endlessly. Stars in the sky, reflection on the sea. She makes one painting after another, yet forever unable to step into the heart of any story. A voice whispers, grind your teeth into paint, make a brush with your hair, paint yourself. The answer is suddenly clear. She presses her skin onto the canvas, painting with her flesh and blood until only a skeletal hand holds the brush, completing the self-portrait of the princess of boredom. She enters the canvas as she wishes, smiling contentedly behind the high castle wall. But she forgets the beautiful world now lies behind her, and she can only smile facing outside the painting. Forever turned away from the wondrous realm, before the self-portrait of the princess of boredom is only the changeless view beyond the window, where the tedious season of the mortal world rotated endlessly. I'm probably gonna need like a second reading to understand that. It's probably like giving you like the script, like the backstory. Is it over or just like I have to continue with the mini game before I continue? Okay, let's. Oh, god damn it! I hit one. I don't see what the point of like having the invisible if you are so easily can dodge things. Yeah, we'll unlock tomorrow. Damn, it's only 5 more. So close. There you go. Complete witch illusion. Oh, the interrogation. I think the interrogation is immediately released, right? Let's see how many more percentage, so I can kind of calculate how long is gonna be next one. 74. Okay, so it's probably gonna be a quick one tomorrow. Did I unlock all the thing? No. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not surprised with what happened with Eleanor. I always thought that like something gonna gonna happen with Eleanor, but yeah, well. Okay, so that is the second day of the event of Witchwoven Folio. Tomorrow we're gonna finish this, and we're finally going to burn the witch. Probably, well, hopefully not, because we're definitely gonna put her behind the bar because our daughter needs new stepmom. Yeah, that's totally. And we're gonna have a new daughter also, Rumina. So yeah, so we got a whole package arrest, we got the mom and daughter at the same time. Okay. All right, hopefully you enjoy it. I will see you tomorrow with the final part of the event. Yeah, so until then, please take care and bye bye.